Hey guys, Tim with Defense Mechanisms. I want to take a few minutes today and talk about battery storage on our kit. I think that power management is something that often gets overlooked. I hear all kinds of stories about guys leaving batteries in their kit for months on end and expecting it to just work when it's go time, right? So I've definitely been at trainings where I'm changing my batteries between every CQB run in the shoot house, or we train in this very large building in Canton, Ohio. It's like 1 million square feet and it's dark in there all the time, so we get to do lots of low light training, and I'll be changing my batteries between every run, where other guys will start the class with the battery and be surprised that by the second day that battery has died. It will surprise them. So we don't want to be surprised that batteries run out. That's what they do, right? Instead, we want to be prepared for when they run out. We want to have fresh batteries on our kit, just like we would have reloads for our weapons platforms. We want to have reloads in power for all of our optics, night vision, flashlights, etc., right? So we make a couple products that help with that, and I just want to talk through those with you today. So let's start with my belt. On my belt, I keep one of our handcuff pouches, and inside one of our battery wraps. And this is a great combo. Like I'm not the police, so I don't need handcuffs, but the battery wrap fits in the handcuff pouch really good, just a hair deep. So if you push it all the way in, of course doing it on camera as always makes you look like you have 17 thumbs, but if you push it all the way in, the flap's a little big, but it's actually kind of nice to just leave it sticking up, because then it's there when you need it. On my belt, I keep 4 18650s. The battery wrap can't take a battery bigger than 18650. It's the largest battery it's capable of holding. And you can see when you get 4 of them in here, it starts to curve, but that doesn't matter. It fits in the handcuff pouch just fine like this. So I keep 4 18650s in here, and this supports my handheld flashlight, and it supports my rifle mounted flashlight. And light is the biggest consumer of batteries that you're going to have. And so I want to have a lot of batteries for my light. Our battery wrap also has a little storage up here for coin cell batteries. And so I have a couple coin cells in here, 2032s, that support my rifle optic and my pistol optic. I chose optics that both use the same battery. So I can have optic batteries in here, and I can have flashlight batteries in here. And you can see I carry a lot of flashlight batteries because nothing dies faster, right? If you're working in low light and you're running that flashlight, 30 good minutes in the cold is a lot. You're not going to get a ton more than that. And so, 4 batteries is only giving me 2 hours of light on top of whatever's already in my rifle or my handheld. Moving to my plate carrier, I use in our half pocket, our zippered half pocket, I'm a zipper guy, up here if I can, I have another battery wrap. It's same product, but I do put different batteries in it because when I have my plate carrier, I'm likely to also have a few more things with me. So I still carry a couple 18650s to keep my handheld light or my rifle light up and running. Those are my primary lights. One is for, when I'm searching and I don't think I have to shoot anybody. One is for when, we think shooting is a thing. But again, more power for the light because the light eats power. But on my vest, I also carry a couple batteries for my ear pro. I'm way more likely to have my helmet on if I have my vest on. The likelihood that I'll just have my belt and my helmet is very, very low. So I keep ear pro battery on my vest, and I also keep a couple 123s. These are for some guys' pistol lights, some guys' night vision. So for me, my night vision and my laser run on 123s, and so this allows me on my vest. Most likely, I'm not doing night vision stuff without my vest. Again, my helmet probably isn't on if I don't have my vest. So I carry extra batteries for all my night vision equipment on my carrier. So I like this product. It's been handy for me and kind of keeps everything where I need it. Now, one thing to note, there's other products out there. If you are concerned about waterproofing your battery storage, you should look at the Theorem products. They have the Cell Vault, the big ones, the little ones, all kinds of options for that. I didn't bring any of those out today because I've been running these battery wraps. I've been in really terrible weather with these, downpour, rain, and I haven't had any problems, but that's not to say that you won't or couldn't. It's just my experience has been fine. But if you're concerned about moisture, water intrusion, that kind of stuff, you should look at the Theorem products. All their cell vaults are completely sealed and waterproof, and maybe a better choice if you're concerned about that. One other product that we make for battery storage is our battery card, and this is a lot like a shotgun card. It's Velcro backed. You can stick it to any loop surface. I don't know why you do that, but you get the point. The intent here is you can plus it up with a bunch of extra cells, and you can have it in a pouch or a pack that has anything loop lined. You can stick this inside of, and I'm just showing here, this will hold a 21700. You can put a bigger batteries on the card than you can put in the wrap. And you can see even with the 21700, this is the biggest battery anything currently takes. Even with the 21700, it's not causing the card to twist or curve or anything like that. This card, turns out, is the exact same thing that our shotgun card is. So it's meant for holding a little bit larger diameter. So if you wanted to just have extra power in a backpack, then you could use the cards, and you can put all the different batteries in there. You go to our website, you'll see it with all the different batteries on it. But that gives you the ability to have a buddy reach in and plus stuff up that's not as critical, for any of the tertiary items that you might need power for, or just more power for your primary items to use once you've consumed these emergency reloads. I know that batteries are not sexy. We're not doing speed battery reloads on Instagram on the timer. But at the end of the day, having the technology that we need working the way we need it to work is important. A couple products we make that help support that mission. If you guys have questions about battery wraps, battery cards, etc., contact at defensemechanisms.com. Hit us up in the comments below. Message us on social media. We love to hear from you guys. If you guys have ideas on how to improve these products or any new products related to power storage or anything else, hit us up at those same places. We love to hear from you. Your guys' feedback absolutely drives the train here on product development. We are absolutely trying to solve the problems that you face every day. So thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.